Hello, John Posey here. I am actually in Sugar Hill. And last week we did a wedding, and we're doing another wedding this week. These are young men that are in our program, and we are not only investing in them when it comes to the overall ministry, but also helping them to get established in life, build their marriages, build their family life. And then I also want you to hear an impactful story by one of our young men. As we look towards our year end and you think about your year end gift and you think about investing in CBMC next year, I want you to see the impact that's being made, the generational impact that's happening. And he shares his story on Mr. Cody Phillips. I think he's going to really enjoy it. Also, be sure to join us for December 6th, which is our Christmas party and the fun year-end fundraiser. So it's an opportunity to gather with other CBMCers and also to bring your family, but also to hear a story, more impactful stories, and invest in the work that God has given us. Look forward to seeing you there.
Hey everybody, my name is Cody Phillips. I wanted to hop on here today to give a brief testimony about CBMC and what my experience has been with the organization. So I had never heard about the organization before until this year. Mr. John Posey actually came to my church, spoke about the organization and the mission of creating spiritual reproducers in the marketplace. And I was really intrigued by that. But how they really sucked me in was John Smoltz was speaking at the city launch. As an avid Braves fan, I figured I'll go check out this organization, but I'm really going to see John Smoltz. And it's funny how the Lord really, after that city launch, he really tugged on my heart, and I felt the calling to really lean into CBMC and join. So I'm going to share three main takeaways in my experience this year and just how it's impacted my life. First, I would say having a community of Christ-focused men that are in business in the marketplace is huge. I've known a lot of Christ-following men, maybe not in the business world, and it's harder and harder to find men in business that are willing to stand up and glorify Christ and do the right thing by Christ. Not just people in the same walk of life as me, but people from all diverse backgrounds, diverse ages, men much older that can distill wisdom into the group, but also men much younger that are looking for people to learn from and to help them become spiritual reproducers for Christ. So that's been a huge blessing. The second thing I would say is the leadership development aspect through Operation Timothy, through the speakers each month, and then through facilitators like Marcus Amendola, the area director, Tom Frost, have really been instrumental in my leadership development, not only from a personal standpoint in the home, leading my wife and two kids, but also in business, for my business partner, for my employees, for my customers. It's just really given me the confidence in a model to be able to be a leader for Christ in the marketplace. And then thirdly, when I first got into this, I was probably viewing it from a selfish lens on what could I extract from the group and how could it benefit me. But very quickly I realized, and CBMC inspired me to want to serve others. There's a lot of young men out there who are looking for role models in the marketplace, and they will get role models, whether that be good or bad. And we need more Christ-like role models who are glorifying Christ through their business and doing the right thing, regardless of what's popular or what the world says is the norm. So it's really inspired me just to be that leader for Christ, glorify Christ in the business, in the marketplace. And to anybody thinking about joining CBMC, young or old, I really recommend leaning forward, reaching out to somebody who's a part of the organization, and just seeing if it's something that you want to be a part of. It's a huge mission, creating spiritual reproducers for Christ, and I'm just glad to be a part of it and looking forward to see what the future holds. Thank you, guys.